Record.
Oh, there's NHL news today, by the way. So.
Chara. All right. 3, 2, 1.
I was about to clap.
All right, welcome everyone. Pool Boys, episode 55. Me and Mail are back at the missing Christmas.
Took a little vacation. Nothing wrong with that.
We were gonna do the episode. I got busy. Mail got drunk. You know how it is.
Family Christmas parties. What can you do?
Yeah. But yeah, we're back. We're here to give you an episode for New Year's Eve, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or for New Year's Eve, I guess. That's cool.
Hey, you guys are lucky we got one before December is over.
New Year,
you should be happy about that. We're all gonna die soon.
Also on a I guess a negative note. I don't know if you know who this is, Luke Harper, wrestler.
I feel like I've heard the name, but
he was part of the Wyatt family. He sadly died last week, last Saturday, I think it was. 41 years old.
Wait, can I guess?
What?
Can I guess?
No.
Drug overdose?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
He died of a non-COVID lung disease. It sucked. Literally everyone liked him. There wasn't like one bad thing said about him. He's like one of those guys that just everyone liked in the locker room. When he left WWE, everyone was happy for him because like, yes, now he can finally do his own thing.
Was he the really tall one?
What was that?
Was he the tall one?
There was 2 tall ones.
Well, the one with like black hair and that receding hairline.
Yes.
He was that one?
Big beard.
Yeah. Wow.
Sucks. I don't know. I just that's just shocked everyone. Like they're literally like having a tribute show for him. Everyone's like grieving right now. It sucks right now. He was a good. How old
was he? Like
41 years old.
I mean, that's not young for wrestling, but
yeah, but old. he was actually just starting to pick it up. He was getting in his groove.
What he must have joined 10 years ago? The WWE? When were the Wyatt brothers brought into?
Yeah, it was like something like that, like 7 years ago. And he just got released in WWE like last year. He was in AEW. He was doing his own thing. He was doing really good. He was a champion of some sort, I think, and then he had to drop it. Got disease. It sucked.
Damn. I didn't know. I mean, that does suck, I guess, for the WWE universe. As you know, we're
wrestling in general.
Yeah. And it's I mean, a non-related lung COVID disease?
Non-related lung disease. Non-related no, just lung disease, I think. I don't know.
Dude just had something wrong with his lungs.
Yeah.
Damn. That sucks. That sucks for him. Hopefully.
But the AEW company, he has a son. He was like 7 years old. He's a big wrestling fan. They signed him to a contract, like a legit contract. And when he becomes of age, he'll be part of he'll start making money and stuff. That's how he'll get like a contract. Like he can be wrestle for them.
I guess the son of wrestler, like a wrestler though, it's kind of forcing him into the business.
No, but they're just saying like you have a deal no matter what. That's just like how much he like impacted the wrestling world. Everyone loved him.
Well, hopefully the AEW is still around when his son's older.
Probably, I would say yes.
You can't say probably.
I would say yes.
They've been around for 2 years now?
Just about.
So yeah, you can't say probably.
I say probably.
I feel like wrestling companies are like, I wouldn't say they're as flash in a pan as football like different football organizations, but I feel like they die off pretty quick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
TNA, how long was TNA around for?
TNA is still around.
TNA, no, it's not. No, TNA got shut down.
No, yes, you're right. You're the wrestling expert.
I'm not saying you're not the expert. I'm just saying, didn't TNA get shut down for a while?
Why would I just you keep saying this stuff? Like, why would I lie?
I definitely remember TNA not being on air anymore.
It's on air still. Look it up.
I definitely remember TNA not being on air.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm lying. You're right. All right.
On December 21st, 2018, the company announced that Impact will be moving to pursue channel beginning.
They're on TV still.
Announced the return. Oh, TNA in January 2020 is when they announced that TNA would return for one night only event. Fuck you. Called TNA. There's no place like home. Go
You're
fuck
such
yourself.
you're such an idiot. They're literally on TV still. Literally the biggest
Well, I'm
wrestling.
reading this right here. It says one night only called TNA. There's no place like
Hey,
home.
TNA. It's called TNA, but it's now called Impact. They're calling it TNA for that probably one episode. You fucking idiot.
Well, what are you arguing? I'm right. TNA ended.
It's Impact now, though. They've been calling Impact for like the whole existence of the company.
Did TNA end? Is it called TNA anymore? TNA's not a thing anymore.
You're an idiot. You're such a
I'm
goddamn idiot.
I'm right. You
You're
know
not
I'm right.
right.
I am
That's like
right.
saying the WWF ended.
It did. It turned into the WWE. It's not called the World Wrestling Federation anymore, is it?
You're an idiot.
Well, you're blue right now, so
I'm really not that blue anymore.
it's like a purple now, actually.
All right, NFL Week 16. Start off with the good old Saturday night game. Saints beat the Vikings 52-33. Saints are now 11-4. Vikings are 6-9.
They're out now. The Vikings, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so Vikings are now out of playoffs. This is the absolute shellacking. I mean, Alvin Kamara, 155 yards, 6 touchdowns. Fucking, really good game for the Saints. I mean, that was just an easy game for the Saints. No, we all knew that was going to happen.
I mean, to be fair though, if Kamara doesn't have 6 fucking touchdowns, the Vikings didn't play that bad.
Yeah, Kamara had 6 touchdowns, so
that's true.
Only fuck Taysom Hill.
Oh yeah,
he ran the 1 touchdown that would have broken the record, and then I hate Taysom Hill so much.
Wasn't
so selfish?
Wasn't the record held by someone like from the 20s or something, or like something like old ass? Wasn't it like a really old person?
I don't know why, but I want to say Damian Thomason holds the record.
No, I think it was like I just remember seeing on Twitter it was like Gale Sayers. That might not even be a football player.
Let me look it up. It's gonna take forever because for some reason it's just so hard to find single game records.
It's faster to go in Madden.
Why does it say 5 touchdowns?
Well, that's just wrong.
I know. It's so hard to find single game records. Not receiving, rushing touchdowns.
Go on reference.
Reference can be only season in career.
Well, that's just tragic.
It's literally impossible to find single game records for any single sport.
Really? I feel like Baseball Reference would have it. That they're so in depth. There's no way they don't have in.
That's probably true because Baseball Reference is the best reference. Let's see. In the game, Ernie Nevers in 1929. You're right.
I saw a tweet. I'm not gonna take credit for that one.
Yeah, take credit.
But I will. Wait, who the hell is Gale Sayers? Why did I think that was a name?
He sounds like a talk show host.
He's an American football player, but he played running back. I think he must have been. Oh, never mind. He was like Walter Payton's backup. All right. I don't know why that was.
Yeah, that's weird. Also, just so we'll get out now. We'll do playoff scenarios after we recap all the games, and then we'll do playoff scenarios because there's a lot of playoff scenarios. It'd be hard to talk about them all at once, so we'll talk about it after. All right, Bucks. We're now on. Wait, that was Friday. We're now on Saturday. Bucks beat the Lions 47-7. Bucks are now 10-5. Lions 5-7. 5-10. This game really proved nothing for me for the Bucks wise because the Lions had 0 coaches. All their coaches had COVID. I'm pretty sure. So
I mean, all that game did was clinch the playoff berth for the Bucks. That's literally all it did. And Brady, I guess Brady looks pretty good.
Yeah, but again, they had the Lions had no coaches.
Yeah, but I mean, still, Brady passed for like.
The Lions also have one of the worst defenses in the league, so it was a nothing.
Just Brady's stupid.
The Bucks have some wins that just they don't mean anything.
The Bucks I think gonna be very dangerous though. That's my hot take. That's my hot take.
Biased. I think you're biased. Tom Brady's kind of trash. Tom Brady's trash.
He's not trash, and he has weapons. I don't think he's trash. Gronk's starting to play really well too. Well, not starting. He's been playing really well actually.
I don't have anything with the Bucks. I think the Bucks probably win the first round and get out the second round.
Do they? I guess they don't have the bye.
No. All right.
Are you good? Are you good? You're
I'm
fidgeting.
exhausted.
You see me.
I'm playing with the fucking like a tie thing. I don't know.
You do seem very tired.
I was awake at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, I told you working is hard.
It's not that it was working. I do nothing during the work. I was up because I was up at 5 in the morning.
Okay, yeah, it sucks waking up early, doesn't it?
It doesn't suck waking up at 7 in the morning. It sucks waking up 5 in the morning.
Waking up every day at like 6.
I wake up at 7 in the morning like all the time. That's nothing.
Well, then you're the crazy person then.
All right, back to football. 49ers beat the Cardinals 20-12. 49ers are 6-9. Cardinals are 8-7. The 49ers really went out of their way to screw the Cardinals here. Love to see it.
Mm.
The Cardinals. What?
They controlled their own destiny and just.
Yep. And the Cardinals stink. They stink.
Coach, I don't think coaching isn't very good there.
No, Cliff Kingsbury is not a good coach.
And I think Kyler Murray's a good quarterback still. Their defense, I'm guessing, isn't very good still.
Which reminds me.
I want to do something.
Hold on. Which reminds me.
Oh, yeah.
What's Kyler Murray?
I actually don't know this week.
He got another meh. Oh wait, I don't know how do you switch? There you go. He got another eh. He had 200 what was it? I can't find his stats now. 247 yards, 1 touchdown, 75 rushing yards. He didn't have a single touchdown. I was like, you didn't have a good game. You had a fine game.
Giving him an A is a little much.
I don't know. He didn't do much.
I don't know if he deserves the A. He doesn't deserve bad.
Yeah, but that's why I'm giving the A. I gave him the middle.
But I still think a middle is. I think that's less than a middle type. I don't know.
I only have 3 levels: good, and bad. So yeah,
I like the yawning emoji too.
Thank you. So yeah, and like as I said, I think Cliff Kingsbury. I'm stealing this joke. He's only has a job because he's hot.
I mean, you could say the same with Belichick too. That was good. That was funny. That was good. That'll get a few chuckles.
Yeah, but you ruined it with the part. Like, we thought it was a joke, and then you had to ruin it with that stupid, with the corny.
But I had to make sure that people knew it was a joke.
We knew it was a joke because he's not good looking.
For some. But
And in the last game of the Saturday set of games, we had the Dolphins beat the Raiders 26-25. The Dolphins are 10-5. The Raiders are 7-8. I don't know how Brian Flores keeps putting out two at this point. I mean, Ryan Fitzmagic is in full effect right now.
It doesn't make any sense at all. But I mean, you can't question Brian Flores though. He has the team. But
it's not Tua's not winning the games. It's the defensive special team that's winning the games.
I don't think it's Brian Flores though. Like, sure, it's his call, but he's a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah, but he gets to decide who starts a quarterback.
I understand that, but I think a lot of it is probably the offensive coordinator in his ear.
He has all to say. He's the head coach. He's allowed to say who's starting or not. Maybe the GM of all people would probably say start Tua, but other than that, it's Flores' decision.
I understand it. I mean, because I think Tua can bring you farther than Fitzpatrick, but Fitzpatrick is a better fit.
I don't even know if that's true because I don't know how far Tua can take you.
Well, I don't know what Fitzpatrick could even do in the playoffs, though.
That's the thing. We get to find out, hopefully.
Has he ever made the playoffs?
I would have.
He's had to have been.
He had to make one. He had to make.
Had to have been in the playoffs.
He's had to.
I might start though. I want to see backup.
Yeah, let me look up right now. Ryan.
That
Fitzpatrick.
Like, there's no way he had.
He's had to make it like with Buffalo, right?
No, I don't think he made Buffalo.
Cincinnati.
He didn't, did he?
Oh my God, he has never made a playoffs.
Even as a backup?
No, the only team he was on was St. Louis, Cincinnati, Buffalo, Tennessee, Houston, Jets, Tampa Bay, Miami.
And I guess the closest he ever came was with the Jets.
Yeah, when they went 10-6, and then he threw like 3 interceptions in like the final game of the year.
I want to see now. I mean, now we have to see Fitzpatrick in the playoffs.
I'm telling you, it's like
I mean, you never know. Fitzpatrick can be a clutch playoff quarterback, and we just never knew this whole time.
He could be the next Nick Foles.
He can be the next Tom Brady. Nick Foles makes better sense. Never mind. I take it back.
I also another funny thing I saw. Fitzpatrick had 9 less passes than Tua in the game, and some had almost double the amount of yards that Tua had.
That's terrible.
I'm telling you, Fitzpatrick has to start the rest of the. Just let Tua, because it's not helping Tua that he keeps getting benched,
and he's just gonna keep getting hurt.
Yeah,
he's just gonna keep getting hurt. But I want to check this out. I'm gonna look at it now, I guess. But Fitzpatrick might have more rushing yards than Tua.
Hey, probably.
Tua just I don't know what's up. He's an athletic quarterback. He just doesn't run.
Well, I think the whole hip injury.
Still though, you gotta do something. He stands in the pocket a lot.
Oh, I'm probably not. Fitzpatrick has 151. Tua has. Oh, he has 81.
That's bad. That's bad.
But here's the thing. I don't think Tua's not running anymore. Not anymore. Tua's not running right now because he just can't.
Tua is not going to make it as a pocket passer though. He's not a pocket passer.
No, but he's not running because of the hip injury. He will run eventually. It's just the hip injury is still persistent, probably.
Which also makes more sense to bench him and have Fitzpatrick, I guess. I mean, we didn't even talk about it yet though. Fitzpatrick threw like the most no-look, almost deadly pass in the world.
I thought he died. He almost died.
His neck was snapped.
Yeah. But that's Fitzpatrick. That's what if he was looking at that pass, he doesn't make that pass.
It's an interception. He might overthrow him or something.
Mm-hmm. But it's just him just not being able to see anything, almost on the brink of death. Turn your phone off.
That's not my phone. It's my computer. I keep getting everybody else's messages now. I don't know how to turn it off.
Come on, boy.
How do I stop that?
I don't know. I don't have a Mac. But yeah, that was it was a crazy game. And the fact that I don't know, man, the Raiders, I don't know what the hell happened to the Raiders. They were so good, and all of a sudden they just lost and lost and lost.
Carr's not a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He didn't have a bad game. But I don't think he's a good quarterback.
Gruden, I think he's like Jared Goff. He's just the average quarterback.
I'd put Goff a little bit ahead of Carr though.
Yeah, but I'm still saying I think he's average. I think Derek Carr is an average quarterback.
I don't know if Gruden's even a good coach. I can't tell. I really can't. I have no clue.
Yeah, no, I'm really, it's whatever. You getting paid $10 million a year for next 8 years? We'll find out eventually, I guess.
Well, was it $100 million contract?
Mm-hmm.
For a coach?
Yeah, but they had to get him out of that ESPN contract,
Which
you had the magic. He was getting $10 million a year from ESPN, probably.
Yeah, but which sucks still though, because I mean, I'd much rather see Gruden in the booth than him on the sideline.
Oh, I mean, definitely. I mean, that's not a crazy thing to say.
I mean, but imagine if somehow in some universe it was Gruden and Booger for one season, which wouldn't make any sense because both are.
Yeah, it doesn't make it sad. That doesn't make any sense.
What if one game for some reason I don't know what's his name who used to do him?
I don't. No, not
Tessitore. Yeah.
No. Tessitore was Booger's guy.
Well, that's all right. All right. Say one day Tessitore leaves didn't Tessitore do it with Gruden?
No.
Who the fuck was Gruden? He probably had a couple of guys with him.
No, he had the one guy. I forget his name.
Gruden's grinders.
Trico.
Oh, Mike Trico.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a Booger and Gruden in the same booth together. When Booger was on his little his cart, his little the Booger mobile, whatever it was, that could happen. Oh, you were right. This can't be just tiredness. You just seem.
I don't know. You were just going on a weird tangent about Booger and Gruden. I didn't have much to say.
I like putting those combinations together.
All right. Now on the Sunday, Steelers beat the Colts 28-13. 24. Steelers now 12-3. Colts are 10-5. The win clinched the AFC North for the Steelers. It was a good win for the Steelers. I mean, they were down 21-7 going in after the first half. Colts only scored 3 points in the second half. That's a great defense stand from them. Big Ben has his best game of the season. Great game all around for the Steelers there.
Not as much I can say.
Okay.
I mean, they're still frauds.
Oh, yeah, I know, definitely.
They're still frauds, but the Colts will always just be the most hot and cold team. They're such a hot and cold team.
They had, yeah, they were high in the first half, cold in the second half. That's just how it went.
And I mean, it makes sense. Like they're mostly a running team, and if you just stop the run and you have to rely on Rivers the whole time, then it's not going to work out.
Yeah, it also helped that Juju finally stopped dancing on logos, and once he stops doing that, they get the win. That's good to see for the Steelers. Chiefs beat the Falcons. Chiefs beat the Falcons 17-14. Chiefs are now 14-1 while the Falcons are 4-11. This was not your typical Chiefs game. This was a shitty game. I mean, Patrick Mahomes got mossed, basically. It just was not a good game to watch.
I'm just going to say this now. I feel like we say this almost every week, though.
Okay.
So I don't know. Like, I don't want to – Mahomes is a great quarterback. I don't know if he's that good.
You're crazy. You're just ridiculous.
Okay, but I feel like every other game he's throwing 3 or 4 interceptions. I understand
he has 7 interceptions in the season.
I don't know. Maybe it's just recency bias.
It is because there was just only one game where he had the bad game, and that's it, and they still won. But
yeah, I mean, he's thrown some bad balls. I'm just saying he's thrown some bad interceptions this year.
He only has 6 interceptions this season.
To what?
Patrick Mahomes. He only has 6 interceptions.
How many touchdowns?
38.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, he's winning MVP.
He's not MVP.
He is MVP.
He's not my MVP. Because Chiefs should be destroying teams like the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, just you can't have a good game every game.
Also, the Chiefs are the most luckiest team in the world. I don't know what it is. I feel like they get every bounce. Every punt just ends up on the 1 yard line. I don't understand.
That's just a good punter.
But it's all. I mean, it's also got to be some sort of luck. Whatever.
Yeah, says the Patriots fan.
You're not giving me anything.
Says the Patriots fan. Oh, are you crying? They get luck, but I'm a Patriots fan. We never got luck in our lives.
We never had luck in our lives.
No.
We just had great players put in great situations.
Mm-hmm. I also think Raheem Morris, the interim coach of the Falcons, should probably just keep the job. The players are playing for him. Their offense is fine. Their defense just needs improvement. That's all it is. Even though they was kind of switch.
They should probably tank. Not tank, but I think they should blow it up at this point, though. Ryan, I'm not gonna say Matt Ryan at the tail end of his career. He's probably what 33, 34 near there.
Yeah, and he's still having a good season.
Yeah, I'd do something. Something has to happen in Atlanta.
Yeah, no, it's their defense that's the problem. Their offense isn't.
Koo finally.
Oh yeah, Koo missed the game time field goal. I forgot about that.
He finally missed 1 field goal.
Finally. I feel like Koo's missed a bunch of field goals this year.
Koo? He's the leading scorer. Well, I guess I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I guess they just kick a lot of field goals.
Yeah, they kick a lot of field goals. Oh no, it's only 35-36. I thought he missed a lot more field goals.
No,
he's missed 2 field goals and 3 extra points.
He's been amazing this year.
He's no Graham Gano.
He's no Rosa.
Justin Tucker. Okay. Jets beat the Browns 23-16. Jets now 2-13. I think we just mentioned we didn't get to talk about it last week. The Jets winning that game, and now not getting the first overall pick is the funniest thing ever. The funniest thing of all time.
Hilarious.
I mean, the fact that they aren't giving Trevor Lawrence after maybe some of the worst games I've ever seen in my life, and the fact that they just won 2 straight games now. Oh.
And they're celebrating too, like they won the Super Bowl after these games.
Well, that's the thing. The Jets players, they don't care about Trevor Lawrence.
I understand that, but the fans want you to lose, and I understand that you don't want to be upset that you won.
True.
You gotta have a little bit more. Like you won your last week. You won your first game, and this week you won your second game. You can't throw a fucking parade after that.
I don't
You
know.
can't.
I'd be happy.
I'd be happy, but like I'd be like your season's terrible. Your season's trash. It's pointless.
Man,
These are
fuck them
pointless
both.
games you're playing. I guess I understand the first win, but the second win, like, come on. That was also against a depleted, disgusting.
Yeah, that kind of stinks. That the Browns had no receivers. They had to train practice squad receivers like in parking lot garages.
That's insane. That's the most Browns thing. And if they don't make playoffs, like I feel so bad for them.
Mm-hmm.
That team, I'm not gonna say they're gonna win a Super Bowl, but they might win a playoff game.
Like if I had the tier teams that I like just fan bases, or I'm not teams. I don't really like the Browns, but fan bases. Bills number 1, Browns number 2.
It's a dog pound right there. It's a dog pound.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love the dog pound. You don't like the Browns though?
No,
you're not Brown. Like
I don't know. I feel like
You
they're a little
care,
too cocky.
eh,
Like Baker, I'm
I
not
just-
the biggest Baker. I'm not the biggest Baker guy.
really?
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't know. Something
Shouldn't
just
have ran
drives me
with
the
those
wrong
cops
way.
again. Shouldn't have ran from those cops.
Okay.
Your energy is so like you need like a.
I don't know what you want me to say after that. Oh yeah, you should run out the cops.
I know, but like you're just like I don't know. Your energy just at a very low. I understand you worked, but like, did you get your nap? Did you take a nap?
Yeah, I took an hour nap.
That's too short. You got to take a longer nap.
Yeah, but I have to wake up again at 6 o'clock in the morning. So.
Oh, you have a no 6 o'clock shift.
Mm-hmm. Ravens beat the Giants 27-13. Ravens down 10-5. Giants are 5-10. I'm back to my depressed self with the Giants. I mean, the Giants had like 3 straight losses where we didn't score 2 touchdowns. It's bad.
It's time to think. Is Colt McCoy the answer?
No. Because we lost with Colt McCoy too.
But you also won with Colt McCoy.
And we also won games with Daniel Jones.
Oh, sure. I mean,
And that was just the dumbest thing ever.
What's going on with you guys? What's the problem?
I don't know. I think we got like 2. I think we took the wins for granted.
You got too hot. You got too hot too early.
Yeah, like we were like, oh, look at that, we won all these games. We can now like cool off and like, oh,
The Seattle game boosted you guys' ego to a max.
Yeah.
Like after Seattle, you guys were saying you could take on any team in the NFC.
Yeah,
that
and then
that
the
one would be
Cardinals,
like-
and then the Browns and the Ravens. Ugh, just horrible. I don't know, man. Well, we'll get to the Giants more later. Cowboys beat the Eagles 37-17. The Cowboys are now 6-9. Eagles are 4-10-1. The
I think
Cowboys,
they're mathematically out now.
the Eagles are mathematically out though. The Cowboys though, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. And you don't put the team on his back. 377 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Great thing for the Eagles. Like I think for the Cowboys, their defense played amazing. Not amazing. Their defense played pretty good.
Elliott played well.
Elliott played well.
Dalton's out there slinging the ball.
What was that?
Dalton's out there slinging the ball. I'm happy they're getting the ball. They're getting the ball to Lamb too a lot more, which I like. I love Lamb, CeeDee Lamb. I think he's gonna be great. Jalen Hurts.
Oh, I don't understand why people said Jalen Hurts had a good game.
I think he did.
Yeah, he had 342 yards, but 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Both those interceptions coming in the fourth quarter. I mean, it's like we're giving this guy a lot of credit because of what the prior quarterback was doing.
I don't understand. Did he not have a rushing touchdown?
Did he? I didn't see.
I don't know. I remember seeing a highlight of him running and trucking someone over, but I don't know if they count that as a touchdown.
Let me see. No, he didn't have a rushing touchdown.
Also,
he did have a touchdown. That's my fault. He did have a touchdown. He had a pass touchdown.
I remember he had a bad fumble too.
I think so too. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they're overhyping what Jalen Hurts is doing because of what the prior quarterback was doing. So anything is better than what he was doing.
Yeah, I'll say it's fair. I really do think Jalen Hurts' ceiling is probably just Dak Prescott. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit more athletic Dak Prescott, but less of an arm.
All right.
But I could be talking out. I could be talking out my ass. I really
Probably. You?
What?
No.
Never.
And to finish off the NFC beast, we have the Panthers beating the Washington football team 20-13. Panthers now 5-10. Football team 6-9. Nice. I don't know who's fumbling the bag more, the Giants or the Washington football team. Both of these teams could have just clinched the division with ease, but it's somehow coming down to week 17.
I think the football team has more of an excuse though.
Yeah, that's true. All the injuries and stuff. Yeah, it was
the injuries.
Yeah, we'll get to Haskins. We'll get to Haskins a little bit.
All right. I won't say. They just don't have a quarterback.
No, they have 0 quarterbacks. Their running backs are injured.
I can't believe the football team are. I can't believe they're a quarterback away from being a very good team.
Yeah,
like that defense.
Their defense is the best in the league.
That's still insane.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, this wasn't even a good. It wasn't a good game at all either. I mean, Haskins got benched for Taylor Hickney, because he got 2 interceptions. So bad game. Move on to another shitty game. The Bears beat the Jaguars. This was not a good week of football.
No, it's not. It's week 16. We're going to 17.
The Bears beat the Jaguars 41-17. The Bears now 8-7. Jaguars 1-4. I'll say it. Mitch Trubisky has been pretty solid since he got the starting role back. He's been showing. He's had some like dumb moments, but he's been pretty solid looking, I feel like.
He was just such a better option than Foles, though. Like I really can't believe they stuck with Foles for that long.
I think because he got injured at one point. Because they did a wildcat where they had both Foles and Trubisky on the field, and Trubisky was playing wide receiver, and I think Trubisky got injured on that play, so he missed a couple weeks. So I think that's why it took so long for Trubisky to come back in.
Even so, though, like it couldn't have been that bad that he just couldn't. He was on the sidelines. It wasn't like he wasn't on the sidelines.
Also, David Montgomery is doing really good too.
Oh yeah, David Montgomery. Yeah, he's really good. They have at least one more win if they start Trubisky earlier, in my opinion.
Probably.
Also, crazy how I love the Jacksonville fans cheering for every touchdown.
Oh yeah,
they
know what's up.
Jesus, they were in the AFC Championship no less than 3 years ago.
Yeah,
that's insane to think about.
Curse of the boat
with Bortles. I'm saying
they got rid of
they kept Bortles.
But you know what's funny too? They're like actually taking too. Like they legit could have just kicked using Minshew. They're like, no, Minshew's probably gonna get us a win here or there. Let's just go with Mike Glennon. Let's go with long neck Glennon.
It's smart though. That's smart.
It is.
Smart. Do they go for Lawrence though and trade Minshew? They have to, right? You can't pass up on Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, it's that or trade the draft. They get a shit ton of draft picks for it.
Yeah. You could maybe trade it back and get like a Justin Fields, but
yeah. Well, if they want to, that would make no sense to take Justin Fields.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. But I think if you get that first pick, you have to pick Lawrence. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's a generational talent, in my opinion.
All right, we have a lot of shitty games to talk about. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's just go through them. Let's speed run it.
All right. Seahawks beat the Rams 20-9. Seahawks are now 11-4. Rams 9-6. The Seahawks clinched the NFC West. Jared Goff has not been doing good. He's kind of cost the game the last two games. He had a hand injury. We'll talk about more about that later. Thoughts on the game?
Can you give me how many sacks do the Rams have? Because I feel like they sacked Russell Westbrook every other play.
They did not sack Russell Westbrook. They sacked Russell Wilson.
I say Westbrook.
Yeah. And I don't know. I was not. I skipped right through this game.
That's an amazing D-line, though. That's all I want to say. That defense is really good.
Bengals beat the Texans 37-31. Bengals now 4-10-1, while the Texans are 4-11. Zach Taylor probably going to keep his job after this season. The Bengals are playing for him.
J.J. Watt wants to kill himself.
Brian Allen also looked good. He had 371 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chargers beat the Broncos 19-16. Chargers won in a field goal.
I'll be honest, I didn't know this game happened.
All right, Sunday Night Football. Packers beat the Titans 40-14. The Packers now 12-3. Titans are 10-5. The Titans never stood chances. We can talk about this game. This is a game I couldn't talk about. The Titans never stood a chance. They played in the frozen tundra and a fucking blizzard. No, this is going Packers.
Tannehill is also not a good quarterback. I've been saying this.
Nah, it was snowing. It was snowing.
I don't care. I've been saying Tannehill is not a very good quarterback.
Tannehill has been playing his whole career in Miami. He's not used to a freaking blizzard like this.
But it gets cold in Tennessee. Don't say that. It gets cold in I mean, I guess it doesn't get
blizzard
frozen,
though in Tennessee.
But literally, like, all you have to do to stop the Titans is stop the run game, and
Yeah,
that's what a bunch of
no one on the Titans did good. So it's like the whole team wasn't ready for this.
Yeah, maybe Ben Jones should. Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. I'll take it. Never mind. I don't want to make that joke. I'll take it back. Because their O line played terrible, but I don't. That's a mean thing to say. Because you hear about Ben Jones when he went out there? Because Ben Jones goes out before every game with bare feet and prays for his brother. I think his brother died or something. And I was gonna make a joke
about someone's dead brother.
No, I was gonna make a joke like Ben Jones maybe should have been praying for I don't know, something else.
That's
never mind. It wasn't
that was bad.
It wasn't gonna be a good joke. I stopped it. I didn't say it, did I?
And the last game of the week, Bills beat the Patriots 38-9. Bills 12-3, Patriots 6-9. I think they clinched the AFC East with this win, but I'm not sure. I mean, this was obvious. Did we really think the Patriots stood a chance this game? No.
No, I stopped watching after Folk missed that field goal. When it was 9-10, I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
I mean, Josh Allen is also fucking amazing. I love Josh Allen.
He is good. Yeah. Did you see that tweet where it was like calling Josh Allen like a bear?
No.
It was like, I don't know. It was like something like comparing like the old Bills to the Patriots now and calling like I don't know. It was a dope tweet though. It was a really good tweet.
Dope tweet? What are you, fucking 14 years old?
I am, yeah.
Also funny that Patriots only had 201 total yards this game. 145 of those were rushing yards.
And we didn't even have our starting running back.
Oh, man.
I hate how good our offensive line is, and I hate how good our defense is kind of being.
I don't know.
Obviously not this game. This game, no, we were terrible. But we have the base of a team. We still have a base of a team.
We have a base of a team. God damn it.
We will be good next year. Stidham is not the answer. Stidham's not good because there's obviously a reason why we keep starting Cam. Cam is not the answer either. I don't know why Cam keeps still saying he has football left to play, which he doesn't. Cam does not have more football left in him. You can obviously tell. Like he's not good anymore. We have no receivers. Edelman, I don't even know where that guy is. He's hurt, but
you saw wearing a late Hanukkah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I don't know I don't know. I don't know what our future holds. We just need to take that. Belichick will find a way, and we'll be in the playoffs next year.
Want to put a bet on that?
If you don't think we're going to be in the playoffs next year,
want to put a bet on it?
I'll put a bet on it. Yeah,
$5.
$5. Yeah.
Okay. It's just only $5 for the Red Sox.
Double or nothing then.
Oh shit! The other Y brother who wasn't part of AEW just showed up on AEW.
The Mama Wyatt?
No.
The one that you were talking about?
No. There's three of them. Red beard, no hair.
The fat one? Oh, the red beard one.
Yeah.
Isn't he like the even taller one?
I think he's, yeah.
Does he have a wife beater on too?
No. No. No.
Hmm.
All right. All right, playoff scenarios now. Let's talk about the most interesting playoff scenario, the NFC Beast. All right. So, Washington football team, they play Eagles on Sunday football. The Giants play the Cowboys on Sunday at 1 o'clock. This is going to be interesting.
Break it down because I have no clue.
So, if the Washington football team wins, they clinch the division. That's it. And basically, Washington wins. They control their own destiny.
Okay.
If
I'm excited to see who they're going to start.
It's if the Giants or Cowboys win and the football team loses, whoever of the Giants Cowboys, if they win and the football team loses, they make the playoffs.
I can't believe the Cowboys are back in the conversation.
It's crazy.
That's insane. Like it's not even like they were underrated or like winning low key games. They just the East is so bad they just stayed alive.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. I can't believe that I'm gonna go on Sunday thinking that I have a chance at the playoffs, and I'm gonna be
The most gross thing of this is, I think the best quarterback in that division is Jalen Hurts at this point. I'd much rather Jalen Hurts. I think he'd give me more offense than any other quarterback on these teams.
Aaron Jones is healthy. He's my favorite.
I'll give you that. But I mean, even out of the 3 teams that could make playoffs, Dalton I think is the best quarterback. And I think the Cowboys are by far the worst team that could make playoffs out of that division.
Oh man, I'm gonna cry.
I think you guys have.
No, I'm watching the wrestling thing, and they're just having a really touching moment.
Really?
Yeah. Oh man,
Turn the camera.
sad.
Is it really? They have like a casket for him?
No, they're like he was like he had like a group, his own like stable, and like their stable is now like getting together and talking like hugging. They just want to match. His son actually just hit one of their opponents with a kendo stick.
Oh really?
Yeah. And then the Eric Rowan guy he has a sign saying goodbye for now, my brother. See you down the road.
Old WWE would have made a character out of his ghost.
Probably not.
I mean, you gonna put that past them? You don't think they would?
No, they probably wouldn't.
All
right. Now for other wild. Shut up.
You're actually about this. You're actually upset right now.
Other wild card spots.
You're gonna cry?
If the Cardinals, I really don't know how to know this works, because if the Cardinals win, they're in. If the Cardinals win or the Bears lose, they're in. But if the Bears win and the Cardinals lose, they're in. I don't know how that works. It's not telling me how it's work, and I have no idea how it works.
You just explained it. The Bears win, they're in. If the Cardinals win, they're in.
If the Bears win, but what happens if they both win?
Does the Bears get in, right?
No, if the Bears win, they're in. If the Cardinals win, they're in.
Well, then another team has to get kicked out then.
No, because of the Rams clinch if they win or the Bears lose. But they don't have anything affected with the Cardinals.
So wait, so the Rams are in already?
I think they might be in.
Well, that's the thing then. That's the tell. If the Rams, because the Cardinals' best record would be 9-7, and the Rams would be 10-6, right?
Yeah, well, they lose at 9-7.
Oh.
Here's the scenarios. All right, see. If Arizona clinches playoff berth with an Arizona win or Arizona tie plus Chicago loss. Oh. So if the Bears lose, the Arizona Cardinals. Wait, what?
The Cardinals need the Bears to lose.
Yeah. But if the Bears win or the Cardinals lose, or the Bears and Arizona Cardinals tie, they're in.
So,
and here's the playoff picture. So here's the spots. 6 is the Rams, 7 is the Bears, 8 is the Cardinals.
Well, look, Rams play Cardinals.
Oh, wait, no, that is still. But the Bears are still affected. The Bears, though.
Well, so the Cardinals and Rams would be playing for a spot either way. So whoever wins that game makes playoffs.
No, and the Bears have to win. The Rams are not affected by the Cardinals, no matter what. No. But look,
because if the Bears lose,
but look,
either way, I think if the Bears lose,
if the Rams, so the Rams clinch playoff berth with the Rams win or tie, or Chicago loss or tie. It's very confusing. I don't know how this playoff is. I don't know how this is working.
Yeah, no. See, look, they need. Wait, huh?
The Rams make a division, and the Rams clinch a playoff berth if they win or the Bears lose.
So if the Rams lose, but Chicago also loses, then the Rams are in.
Yes.
But if the Cardinals lose,
and the Bears lose, but if the Cardinals lose and the Bears lose, then who's in?
I guess.
Then who's in?
Go to the Bears. Go to the Bears then. Go to their scenarios.
Chicago wins or Arizona lose. Oh, so if Arizona wins, then Chicago wins. Okay, I got this.
So Chicago wins,
they're in.
Arizona loses.
If Chicago's in, they're in. If Arizona loses, they're in. All right, I got this now.
Yeah. So Chicago, if they lose and Arizona loses, Chicago's in.
Yeah.
All right.
That
That is very confusing.
It's very confusing.
They didn't word it very well in here. It's
right.
weird. It took me a while to realize that Chicago will, and it says or.
Yeah.
I kind of thought OR meant Oakland Raiders. I don't know why they're all versing the Raiders.
Jesus
but
Christ. Yeah, the Oakland Raiders, aka the Las Vegas Raiders.
I don't know.
That was dumb. That was even dumber than what I was thinking. I just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
that's really it is.
What are the others?
All right, so listen to this. All the 3 teams right now that have clinched, or not the 3 teams, 3 of the 4 teams that have clinched. The Packers, the Saints, and the Seahawks are all fighting for that number 1 spot. So here's the scenario. I'm going to tell you the scenario. If the Seahawks clinch the first round bye with a win and a Green Bay, and if the Seahawks win and the Packers and Saints both lose, they get the first seed. Okay.
So they need both.
They need everything to happen. They need to win and they need everyone else to lose.
The Seahawks have the less chance.
Yes. The Saints clinch. If they win, Green Bay loses and Seattle wins. So the Saints need basically a lot of shit too to happen.
Wait, they need Seattle to win too?
They need Seattle to win.
Why?
Because they probably have the tiebreaker over them.
What if Seattle loses? I guess that works.
If Seattle loses, then wait, hold up.
If Seattle loses, do the Packers get the number 1?
I guess so. Look, here, I'll show you the pack. I'll show you Saints right now. So look, Saints win, a New Orleans win, a Green Bay loss, and a Seattle win. So all 3 of that stuff has to happen.
Do you think Green Bay? They have to play their starters.
They have to,
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
No, they have to. No, they have. Yeah, they have to. Because just in case.
Do they?
Just in case. What if Seattle? What happens if? If Green Bay clinches with.
Who plays first?
I don't know. Green Bay clinches with a win, so Green Bay has to win, or Seattle loses.
Okay.
So actually, the hardest one is the Saints, I think.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Because Seattle, because the Saints need look at this. Seattle needs to win, a Green Bay loss, and a Seattle win.
Who has the tiebreaker over Tampa and Seattle?
That's not a thing.
There has to be a thing.
No, because the Buccaneers didn't win the division.
They're in the same. Yeah, they're in the same. Oh yeah. Wait, so the Bucs can't move up a division spot?
No.
Didn't they beat the Saints or they lose?
Yeah, but
are you sure?
They're 10. I know because it's probably division because they're tied. They're tied, and it's probably by division rankings by then, or division record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they probably have the advantage.
Because I would have said the Buccaneers had the best shot of getting the second seed at that point.
Is there? Let me see. I don't think there is. Yeah, no, there's no Green Bay Buccaneers. I think it's your they won the South Division title. All right, but okay, so that was wild. The AFC fucking one is wild too. There's so much shit I didn't even write down on my notebook. I'm just gonna show you it. All right, so the teams that clinched: the Bills clinched, the Chiefs clinched, the Steelers clinched, and the Ravens clinched a playoff spot.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, I guess so. Baltimore clinches a playoff. Baltimore clinches if they win, or Cleveland loses, or the Colts lose, or Baltimore, and then there's a bunch of ties. The ties I don't care about.
Yeah.
So basically, actually they didn't. I don't think they actually did clinch. No, they didn't clinch.
They didn't.
No, they didn't. I read that wrong. The Ravens did not clinch. So the Ravens either win or have Cleveland and Colts lose. Okay. Cleveland needs to win or have the Colts lose or have the Titans lose and Miami win or tie and have Baltimore win or tie.
Well, all right. Let's start with Cleveland wins, they're in.
They're in. If the Colts
Okay.
lose, they're in. And if Tennessee loses, Miami wins, and Baltimore wins, they're in.
All right.
And then a bunch of tiebreak. And then if everyone else ties, but that's not gonna happen.
What? Wait, go down because I want to see how the Colts can win the AFC South.
Oh, so we'll do that after. We'll do the South layer after. The Colts can clinch a playoff berth if they win and Baltimore loses. They win. The Colts actually have a hard. I didn't know that the Colts have a hard way
They
in.
need Baltimore to lose.
They need Baltimore to lose, or Cleveland to lose, or Miami to lose. That's crazy. But that's for the wild card. That's the wild card spot. That's a wild card spot.
I really thought the Colts were in a better position than this.
They are. They can win this. They can win the South.
Yeah, but they have to win and have something else happen.
Yeah. Miami can clinch if they win, Baltimore loses, or Cleveland loses, or the Colts lose. So they have the Dolphins have the easiest way in. They need 3 teams to lose or them to win.
And Buffalo won't be starting any of their players.
No.
Too.
All right, Titans will do that after, and Titans can clinch a playoff berth if Baltimore loses or Miami loses, and a bunch of tiebreakers and a bunch of ties.
Oh, for Titans, even if Titans win, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Wait. Oh shit! Yeah, I just realized the Titans need them to lose. Oh wow, that's crazy.
So even so, if the Titans lose,
but the Titans can clinch the division if they win, or the Titans or the Colts lose, and vice versa for the Colts.
Okay. Who are the Titans? Oh, Titans versus Houston.
All right.
Is that what that means? Yes.
No. What? Oh yeah.
No,
they versus Houston. Yes, the Titans versus Houston and the Colts versus the Jaguars. Yikes. So the Colts have a harder way to win the South because they need the win and the Titans lose.
Yeah, that sucks for the Colts.
Yeah, so the Colts have a very hard way. So, oh my God, the Colts playoff. The Colts have the hardest chance of making the playoffs. That's what I'm looking at right now.
I can't imagine what this would look like if the Patriots were in still contention.
I mean, it'd just be an extra team, I guess.
No, but like they'd probably have to have a laundry list to happen.
I'm just looking at this Colts right now. They need the win and Titans lose, and the Titans win. They don't win the South, so then they would need either Baltimore lose, Cleveland lose, or Miami lose. That's crazy.
And I'm guessing Indy wins the South if Tennessee and Cleveland lose.
Well, Cleveland isn't part of the South.
What is it? What's Cleveland?
North.
So they win the division if
the Titans lose, but they have to also win.
Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy. There's gonna be like there's certain games that aren't gonna be fun to watch, but there's gonna be some games that are gonna be very fun to watch because of a lot of the playoff scenarios.
Bears Packers are gonna be a crazy game.
The Bears Packers is gonna be a crazy game.
That started off.
What time they play? They play at 4:25. That's gonna be good.
That's probably the game of the
week.
So
yeah, let's go. All right. So, who do you think is making the playoffs out of the AFC? Who's winning the AFC South? The Colts or the Titans? I say Titans.
I think the Colts are a better team, but
you're saying the Titans lose against the Texans?
No. I think the Colts are a better team, but I think the Titans win the division. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll agree.
And then who makes the 3 playoff spots? I think it's probably me, Cleveland, Baltimore, Miami, right? I don't think the Colts make the playoffs.
No, Cleveland makes it. I feel like it's such a Cleveland thing for them to lose and just not make playoffs.
Yeah, so what Cleveland needs is a win,
a
Colts lose, or a Titans loss and a Miami win and a Baltimore win.
So Jesus Cleveland, Christ. I mean, Pittsburgh might be starting Mason Rudolph this week too. So
yeah,
but still, it's such a Cleveland thing for them just to lose.
I think the Browns are gonna make playoffs.
I hope they do. Well, I want them.
Make a prediction.
Who is it? It's between Cleveland.
It's gonna be Cleveland. It's gonna be Cleveland. So you said the Titans are going to win the South, right?
Yeah.
So it's either gonna be Titans, Cleveland, Ravens, or Dolphins. I think the Dolphins or Ravens are pretty much guaranteed.
Dolphins make it. Yeah, I'll give it to Cleveland.
Yeah, let's see. The Ravens play the Bengals. They're gonna kill the Bengals. And the Dolphins play Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo's going to bench their players most likely.
Mhm.
That'd be
Yeah,
fucked if they don't.
I already think Miami and Baltimore are a lock already.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
So it all comes down to the Bears, the Browns, and the Colts.
Yeah, and I don't. The Indianapolis needs way too much stuff to happen.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be Cleveland, Titans, Miami, Baltimore.
That's it.
Bills.
Who cares?
Wait.
They already clinched. Who cares? All right. NFC. All right, NFC. So who do you think? So we have 2 playoff spots remaining in the wild card and 1 championship and one division spot. So who's winning the NFC Beast? I think Washington football team's winning the East.
I want to say Washington, but it's just
I don't know,
they
man.
literally
The
have
defense,
no
man.
quarterback.
I know, but the defense is just ridiculous.
Quarterback. Like, would Alex Smith be even ready for the playoff? No, right?
No, I mean I think he would be ready for playoffs. I think it's just he's not ready for this game. They're contemplating him. He might be available for this game, but unlikely.
And there wasn't the Eagles.
Yeah, not good defense.
You know the Eagles. I feel like they'll try to win.
Yeah, the Eagles will want to fuck a team over, and they want and Sunday Night Football too.
That I think Cowboys make it.
Really? You think the Cowboys are going to beat the Giants and the Washington football team loses?
Yeah.
All right.
If Alex Smith starts, then I think the Washington football team wins, but they legit just don't have a quarterback. Like
I say Washington football team wins.
I understand that defense is really good, but they just don't have a quarterback. You can't.
All right, that's fair.
You can't win everything with defense. You got to have someone who can actually throw a ball.
All right, and then we have so Bears, Cardinals, and Rams. Who's making out of those 3? The Bears have to play the Packers. The Cardinals have to play the Rams, and the Rams are playing the Cardinals.
I go Rams.
You have to pick 2 teams.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to go Rams Bears, but well, no. If the Rams win, Arizona's out.
If the Rams win, no, wait. If the Rams win, Arizona's out.
So I guess I'd have to go Rams Bears. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but the Bears are playing. But here's the thing: the Bears. So who thinks? But the Rams don't have a quarterback this week either.
Goff's
out.
Fuck, it's gonna be Cardinals. Cardinals are the most unworthy team, though.
So the Cardinals win. I think the Bears don't make it. Wait.
Bears could make it. If the Cardinals win and Bears win, then Rams are out. That has to be it. Rams have to be out.
Yeah. But the Bears lose, the Rams are in. And the Bears are not beating the Bears are not beating the Packers.
So if the Bears lose, Cardinals make it.
The Bears lose, but the Cardinals have to beat the Rams.
I feel like we went over this and we already figured it out, but there's definitely a contradictory in here.
No, there isn't. I figured it out. So basically, if the Rams win, they're in. It's no matter if the
Rams win, who else can make it? Rams win, Bears lose. What happens?
If the Rams win, the Bears are in no matter what.
Okay. All right.
If the Bears win, the Cardinals are out already. If the Bears win, the Cardinals don't make it, I think.
It's gonna be Cardinals. It's gonna be
the only way the Rams don't make the playoff if they lose and the Bears win.
Yeah, it's gonna be Cardinals Rams. I want the Bears to win, but they're not beat. Yeah,
that can't happen.
What do you mean?
How does that happen?
Because if the Cardinals beat the Rams,
okay.
Because the Bears aren't beating the Packers. That's not happening.
I'm gonna go Bears. I think the Rams are gonna somehow beat the Cardinals.
You think the Bears are gonna win though? Or no?
If the Rams win, no matter what, the Cardinals are out. So
the Cardinals could just have that. They could just flip a switch and just have that game.
They're right. I think the Rams are gonna win. I don't know how the defense is gonna show up and gonna win.
Who's the most undeserving out of all those teams?
Cardinals.
Like Cardinals?
Yeah.
Like I'd say Bears, but I want the Bears to be good. So.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the Bears fought for in the last couple of weeks. What has the Cardinals done in the last couple of weeks? Nothing.
Ever since that Hail Mary catch.
Yep. I mean, that was the thing. They would have been on a 4-game losing streak if that game. They would have been on a huge losing streak if that catch never happened.
Who's that against? The Bills?
Yeah.
That's wild.
All right. We are not nerds.
That's a lot.
We are not nerds. That's all I'll say.
My brain hurt
Yeah.
in that one.
All right. NFL news. We'll talk about a little NFL news. Dwayne Haskins got released. He was caught in a strip club without a mask. They played him for the week. I don't know how he cleared COVID protocols, but they played him for the week. And he threw 2 interceptions. They said, all right, not only you're responsible, you're not good, but we already know you're not good, so you're gone. I can't believe how bad Dwayne Haskins was.
Yeah.
I wanted him on the Giants.
It's hard to say that Daniel Jones outplayed him, but he did.
Mm-hmm.
They're both not great, but he outplayed him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, you think you have a second life?
Probably a team will definitely sign him during the offseason.
I wouldn't hate the Patriots to sign him.
Yeah,
but
if I was you, I'd stick with Sam Darnold if the Jets give him up.
And also I think it's like if Ron Rivera couldn't do anything with him, I don't think Belichick could do. Not that Ron Rivera is like a great great coach like Belichick, but Rivera is like he runs a tight ship too. It's not like he's like very loose. So if Rivera couldn't handle him, I don't think Belichick could have much. Yeah,
you're right. We talked about it a little bit. Jared Goff was injured. He had to get surgery on his hand. He will be ready for the playoffs if they make the playoffs. They are starting John Wolford, a quarterback. Blake Bortles is back in LA. They signed him off the Denver practice squad.
We gotta see Bortles. Bortles has to play. The only way the Rams win.
He knows the system. He's been there before. He knows the system. Also, Cooper Kupp, I think, is out. I think Cooper Kupp's also out. Which is not good.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he has COVID, I think.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He has COVID?
The Rams that would mean it's not the best time for the Rams.
I mean, that would mean he'd be out for the playoffs, too.
No. I think he got it last
2
week.
weeks.
I think Kobe had COVID last week. Yeah.
Either way, I mean, that's not helping. The defense are killing the Rams.
Yeah. Mahomes is also going to be sitting out week 17. They're going to rest him. Obviously, I feel bad for fantasy owners. You know, that kind of stinks if you have the Chiefs. Any Chiefs player basically kind of screws you in fantasy if you're in the championship game. John Manziel. John Manziel is back. He's playing in like a star football league. That's cool.
I saw that. What?
It's like
is
that
like contact?
I don't know if it's contact, but it's like the one where like you can control on your phone, like control the plays and stuff.
You pick the plays and shit. Yeah. That's all right. That's cool, I guess. I mean, Manziel's fine. Manziel's fine. Like I hate.
He's not good, but
bad. No, I'm saying I hate when people say they feel bad for Manziel because dude's rich out of his ass. Like,
he caused all this on himself.
Yeah, it's not like I like Manziel. He's a great personality. It's just don't feel bad for Manziel. He's doing fine right now.
What's his name? Craig Carden of WFAN has reported that Adam Gase will be fired after week 17. They're going to finish the season with him, and they're going to fire his ass.
You see where he might be going?
Patriots. QB coach.
They were looking at what'd you say?
QB coach.
Yeah, that's.
He's a QB
whisperer. That's like, are we I don't know if we're trying to take right now. Like, what is that? That's so weird. Why would you ever was Gates a QB coach anywhere?
Yes, he's literally known as a QB whisperer.
We didn't do a great job.
Nah. The reason why he's called a QB whisperer is because of Peyton Manning.
Oh, he was Manning's.
Like during the end of the Colts run. During the end of the Colts run, I think.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, the end of that Colts run, I guess it was okay.
I mean, it was also Peyton Manning when he was already like the best quarterback in the league at the time. So
that's true. Yeah. You really whispered him into that.
And I think this is the best news. Andrew Cuomo, that motherfucker, Andrew Cuomo. He said Bills Mafia, the Bills can have fans in their stadium.
You really?
Bills Mafia is back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, they're not going to pack it out, obviously.
No,
but
this is like a thing they say, which is crazy too, because you cannot do that. Like, you're not going to be able to do that in like MSG. Well, the fact that you can do that like upstate, it's like a completely different state.
Oh yeah, you like figured out they're having fans in like Utah and shit.
Yeah, I know.
They're allowed to have fans in Utah and like Minnesota and those places.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. No one lives in Utah or Minnesota.
That's crazy though.
Yeah,
like, it's because when you think of fans getting let in, you think of like the southern states. You don't really think of the Midwest.
Yeah, Utah is like that's basically that's pretty southern. That's like one of those. That's a place that like
that's not a hick place. It's not a hick place.
No, if you're like the wrong color, you're getting killed.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with that. I mean, to be fair, the church wouldn't let colored people in. So
yeah, they don't let colored people in, gay people in. Basically anyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Native Americans.
Last thing for football, college football. We can talk about the college playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Bama 1 versus number 4 Notre Dame. Clemson number 2. Ohio State number 3. It's gonna be Bama Clemson again.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the Ohio State game be something, but I mean, Ohio State has like barely played any games this year.
But Trevor Lawrence is Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Is so bad.
How did they make it?
Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. There's so many better teams.
Bro, I feel so bad for Cincinnati. They went 9-0, but the fact they're not in a Power 5 conference is because that's what you can't. If you're not in a Power 5 conference, you're not making the college football playoffs.
It's impossible. The only way if you were going to do that is you expand, or you'd have to go like undefeated for like 10 straight seasons. Something like that. I think that's the only way a team like that would have to.
Because they'd have to. The funny thing is, they were ranked 9. They were like I think they're like one of the only undefeated teams in college football, and they're ranked 9.
I mean, Bama's winning it anyway.
Oh yeah, probably.
There's no team that's going to compete with them.
Clemson's pretty good though.
There's a lot of flashing going on your screen now.
Oh, it's a TV. It's like going back and forth from commercial. All right. That's all I have for college. For football, NBA news, James Harden. He missed his first couple of games because he was seen in a strip club, but it wasn't really a strip club. I don't know. James Harden he's just trying to do anything he can to be traded at this point.
He looks so fat too. Not fat shaming.
He's chunk. He's not fat. Let's get it straight.
No, but you can tell he's gained considerable weight.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that a couple weeks ago.
No, I know, but because sometimes there's pictures of James Harden where like he looks skinny, he looks fat. This is the first time I've watched him play, and I'm like, he's fat. He's not in shape, but he's still putting up like 40 points a night, so it's not like it means anything.
Warriors kind of stink, I mean, it's not really shocking. I mean, they stink last year, but it's like they got killed by Brooklyn, Milwaukee. It's really weird seeing just how bad Golden State has been. I
mean, this just proves that Steve Kerr was literally carried by talent. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say he's not a good coach, but they sucked Steve Kerr's dick off for a good 3 years.
I've been saying this for it's like 7 years now.
I thought Kerr was actually a good coach, to be honest. I was a believer. I'll say it.
You also got to ask the question: is Klay Thompson like the real star of that team?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Curry was legit. Like, he was putting up numbers no one's ever seen before.
Okay. Also Clippers. I want to say they stink, but they don't because they're 3-1. But that game against the Mavericks where they were down, but they only scored 27 points and a half. That's horrible. That's fucking that's what they do in college basketball. 27 points in 20 minutes.
Score looked like UConn women's team versus like Nassau Community College women's team. Like when like the women's team that's like by far.
I thought you were making a woman's joke first. I was like,
oh,
really?
No. No, because sometimes like when you're watching like women's basketball for college, it'll be like one team's up 60, another team has 13 points. like that type of stuff. Like that's what it looked like, and I was so shocked when I saw the score.
Yeah. And
Also, Kawhi didn't play because he had a mouth injury.
Yeah, something like that.
What do you mean? What is a mouth injury?
I'm probably just like a laceration or some sorts.
I don't think he wants. Kawhi doesn't want to be there.
I don't know. His uncle Dennis probably sent him there. Other stuff. Hawks and Magic are the only undefeated teams left, which is weird. Daryl Morey was fined $50K for a tweet that was praising James Harden for breaking the Rockets' assist record. Morey said it was an automated tweet, I don't know. I guess he automated it a couple weeks ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Daryl Morey. You know who Daryl Morey is?
No, I have no clue. Daryl Morey.
He was the Rockets GM. He's now in the Sixers. He's the one that said he was the one that criticized China.
Oh, yeah. And when LeBron backed China.
Yeah, when LeBron was like I love Mao Zedong.
Yeah, he was sucking them off. Yeah.
I think Daryl Morey should probably just stay off Twitter. That's probably the best thing he can do.
It seems like he's getting his most trouble in there.
All right, what do you want to talk about first? The Knicks or the Timberwolves?
I'll be honest. My fury for the Timberwolves has gone down a little bit. I've thought you can go off about the Knicks if you want. Right. I'll say a few things about Timberwolves later or after.
Knicks are 2-2 in the season. Pretty good. Beat the Bucks by 20. We beat the Cavaliers. I couldn't think of their name. They beat the Cavaliers by a good amount. Not a good amount. Like 10 points. Undefeated Cavaliers. Yep. The Knicks are very boring to watch. I think I said this during our last episode, because of the preseason. They are not a fun team to watch, but Julius Randle is pretty fucking good. He finally got out of the David Fizdale shadow. He's starting to actually play like a good point forward. I love it. The only hole right now with the Knicks is they don't have a true point guard. It sucks. Mm-hmm. Elfrid Payton's not a true point guard. Frank Ntilikina, love him. He's not scoring. That sucks.
All right, can I ask you some questions?
Go ahead. Also, Mayo quickly injured. That stinks. And it'll be top.
So Thibodeau, thoughts on Thibodeau right now?
Like I said, he's a defensive minded coach. They're not really fun game to watch at points.
Yeah. When Thibodeau coaches, it's not fun. But are you happy with him? You happy that you have an actual sustaining coach, a proven coach?
He has helped a lot with you. The defense is good. I'll give him that. But sometimes the offense is just so bad.
Yeah, I honestly don't think Thibodeau is a good coach. I think he's, like you say, he's a good defensive coach.
Yeah, he's a good assistant coach.
But you're gonna start to notice he's gonna we were talking about earlier. He's gonna start to run your players into the ground.
Yeah, he had Reggie Bullock playing 40 minutes last night. He had RJ Barrett playing 40 minutes.
I'm surprised he hasn't fallen. I'm surprised he hasn't fallen in love with Frank yet, though.
No, he hasn't.
I feel
but that's every coach though with the Knicks. They don't like Frank Ntilikina. He has to prove that he's a good asset to the team.
What does this guy do? What is does he
they'll play him the first couple of games. He doesn't really do much because he's not a scorer. He's just a defensive player who can do some. He has some good playmaking abilities. But then eventually they'll start showing up. Against the Bucks, he had 4 3-pointers. Against the Cavs, he had 5 points. So, he's doing his own thing.
That's not bad.
He had a couple of steals too. He's a defensive minded player who has a playmaking ability. That's all Frank is, and that's why I love him for.
I feel like that's good. That's good to have too.
Yeah.
At least maybe as a bench player, I don't know.
We did draft him before Donovan Mitchell. That always haunts us. But I love Frank no matter what.
All right, I'll talk about the Timberwolves.
Hey, put your T-Wolves up.
We're also 2-2.
Put your T-Wolves up.
I was very upset yesterday. I was more upset than I am now because I've sat back. I've looked at the team. We're a good team with Karl-Anthony Towns. We're a good team with Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm not gonna say we're a number 1 seed with him. We're 5th, 6th seed with Karl-Anthony Towns on this team, and it is showing how bad we are without him. I've never seen. I think the last 2. I mean, to be fair, the last 2 games were the Lakers and Clippers, and we played them without our best player. To be fair, but we didn't put up a fight. D'Angelo Russell, this guy, like, I don't know why he's afraid to drive. This dude, he just shoots. He just takes step back threes and rainbow mid ranges every time. And there's nobody on the team right now who could do a simple drive and layup. I think I've seen us blow at least 10 layups in each of the games. We don't have a power forward. Jake Layman has to be one of the worst players I've ever seen in my life. That's terrible. Oh. He is awful. Also, Hermaine Guancho, whatever the fuck that guy's name is, he's terrible too. He's bad. That guy's not good. We don't have a power forward. And like I don't know what it is. It's size. Like, it's sad to say that our best defensive player, like our best like rim protector, is Karl-Anthony Towns, who particularly isn't a great defensive player. That's insane to say.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. It's been our problem for the last 10 years. It's not like this is new. It's always been the same problem. And they haven't done anything to change it. And I don't want to blame coaches. Like, I like Ryan Saunders as a coach. I don't think the way he runs a defense is terrible. Because we just leave people wide open.
He's no flip.
He's not his dad. But he's also young. He's like 34. He's coaching a team right now. But I don't know. I'm very excited to watch the rest of the season. I think we have great talent. Anthony Edwards is going to win Rookie of the Year. He's playing great. Who's going to win the Rookie of the Year?
Wiseman's winning Rookie of the Year.
No, he's not.
All right.
Edwards is putting up like 15, 16 points a night, getting like, I don't know, maybe like 25 minutes a game. He's not even starting yet.
He's not starting.
I don't know. This team should be good. We get talent every year. That talent always works out. Like, Okogie's very good. Jarrett Culver's pretty good. Edwards is obviously good. Who else? Who else do we have? Wiggins was good. Like, we have talent. We draft talent. He was good. You can't say he wasn't good. We have talent every year. We always somehow end up with the first or like at least top 5 pick. And we just I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't want to blame coaching. Because if you're going to blame coaching, we've gone through like 5 to 10 coaches like in the last 10 years. So they can't all be bad. We can't have all bad coaches.
The Knicks can prove that wrong.
I guess, but that's the thing. Like, I think our team is even more sadder than your guys's. Like, at least you guys had them.
It's not, because we're New York. We're New York.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm a fan. I'm not a passionate fan, but I like this team, and it's bothering me. I want to watch good basketball. I want to watch a team at least be a 6 seed. Like, the only time that we were good was when we had Butler, and when Butler got hurt, we went on like a 10-game losing streak and got down to the 8th seed.
And then he fucked Cat's girlfriend. He fucked Cat's racist girlfriend.
I don't know. Hopefully Cat comes back. He doesn't need surgery for his dislocated wrist. So he'll be back. They said maybe in a few weeks.
That's a long time away. That's like 6 games right there. 6, 7 games.
That's what sucks. I don't know. Rubio's playing well. I'll say that. He's shooting threes for some reason, but he's playing well.
That's the Phoenix Suns in him, you know?
Yeah, I don't hate it though, because Rubio looks like he's putting effort in. Like, D'Angelo looks like he's putting no effort in.
That's D'Angelo Russell to a T. If he's not a good team, he's not putting effort in.
But the thing is, the first two games when Cat was on the floor are so substantially different. Not even the fact that Cat was out there, but the fact that everybody was hustling. It looked like they wanted to be out there. Like, the last 2 games they played, like, they look like they just don't want to play. I don't know. That's all I have to say about the Timberwolves. I think we'll be good this year. We'll make the play-in tournament, or whatever the fuck that thing is.
I actually had you guys. I actually don't know how the play-in tournament works, but my prediction at the beginning of the year was that you guys would be the 11th seed.
11?
Yeah.
So you don't think we make it then?
No. At the same time, I had a lot of trust in the Rockets and Warriors. I don't know how much trust I can put in them now.
Warriors are bad.
Yeah.
I think we
haven't won yet, but they haven't had James Harden. At least I don't think they have James Harden.
I just want to watch good basketball, and I just want to be able to root for a team that's good. I'm an idiot. I picked the wrong team. I don't know why I picked this stupid team.
Because
Like,
you like white players.
Even the fan base, the fan base doesn't get mad. That's what I
There's
hate
no
about.
fan base. That's the thing. There's no fan base.
But like as a Boston sports fan, like our fan base is toxic and we get mad about everything.
Well,
And and when I step over to the Timberwolves fan base, nobody cares.
what Timberwolves fan base are you following?
None. There isn't anything to
Exactly that's what
follow.
I'm saying. So there's not even a fan base. No one cares about T-Wolves.
If I look up Timberwolves on Twitter, the only things that come up are the team's account. That gets me upset.
Go to the Timberwolves Reddit, bro.
Is there a Timberwolves Reddit?
Probably. You find some passionate fans there. Find some Timberwolves discords.
It has to be the foundation. There's something wrong with. I really do. If there's any practice I want to sit in on, I want to sit on a Timberwolves practice. I want to see what they do.
Who's the GM of the Timberwolves?
I can't even tell you that. I don't know. I don't know. They're just so disappointing. You think having a player like Garnett come up in your organization, he'd like set some sort of foundation of intensity. That just never happened.
That was more than a decade ago.
Even so, though, he was literally there from the start of or not the start, but like basically the come up of our organization. You think he'd do something, but then we draft Kevin Love, who turned out to be one of the softest players.
All right,
he is. He's soft. I don't think
soft.
Kevin Love is pushing anybody in practice.
He has mental issues. All right, how dare you fucking call him soft?
Currently, Talent has 7 dead fucking family members. He has mental issues. Anthony Edwards doesn't even have a mom. I don't want to hear about mental issues. This team should be good, and they're not.
You done?
We're 6th seed if Carthy Town stays healthy. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. That's enough of the NBA. We'll move on to the MLB. Some big news happened the last couple of days. Rays trade Blake Snell to the Padres and I don't even know. They received a bunch of prospects. I don't know any of them really. I mean, I feel bad if like you're talking about T-Wolves fans. If there are even Rays fans, I feel bad for Rays fans. Oh, where'd you go?
What the Rays do is the stupidest thing in the world. Make World Series, don't win that World Series, get rid of all assets. I don't understand there.
They had legit one of the best pitchers. Make the World Series. It's like literally Blake Snell's last in legacy. He's gonna be getting taken out of the Game 6 World Series.
Sad. You're right. I don't know what I'd do if I was a Rays fan. That may be one of the saddest fan bases in sports.
It's crazy. Like they're so good. They're so good. But they keep blowing themselves up. They keep blowing themselves up. They get young prospects that might not be good.
Didn't they do that last time too? Didn't they do that last time they made the World Series? They just like traded everyone at the end.
Yeah, Price.
I'm pretty sure Price was gone. Price was gone a few.
Did he get traded? Oh yeah, he was on Tigers, right?
Yeah, and he went to the Blue Jays.
Is that where he was? Is that where Price was good? He was going to the Tigers, right?
Yeah, it was Tigers, Blue Jays,
Red Sox.
Wait, was it Blue Jays first?
No, it wasn't the Blue Jays first. I'm pretty sure he had his best years on the Tigers. I don't know why. Why do I think no? He wasn't his best. What am I talking about?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't really care about David Price. Oh, let's see, David Price.
They do that. I don't know why they do that.
No, yeah, he had his best year in Tampa Bay. Never mind. I don't know why.
I really don't know why the Rays do that.
I don't know why I thought he was on Detroit he was only in Detroit for like a year and a half.
Yeah, that was supposed to be really good.
I don't know.
And didn't make playoffs.
Also, the Padres acquired Yu Darvish. I don't know how good Yu Darvish is. He was on the Cubs. The Cubs play in the shady division. Can't really put that much like how good he was. But
last year though, didn't he?
Yeah, no, like he came second in Cy Young, but the same thing Trevor Bauer, he played in that shady division. How much he's a great salt. What are the great salt? Also, I think the Cubs are kind of a poverty franchise. I mean, they're getting rid of like the Cubs are getting rid of like all their players and stuff. They got rid of Darvish to save money.
Really?
Yeah. Why else would they trade you Darvish?
Well, maybe they're just blowing it up now. Because
That is
aren't they?
crazy.
They're gonna trade Bryant, right?
Yeah, probably. That's the thing.
Well,
But why they trade Bryant? I know he's not having. He didn't have like his worst year of it like all time, but still.
Schwabo. You want
Schwarber
Schwaber?
got he didn't, he got designated.
He did. I
Yeah,
thought they were getting. I thought they were trading him too. Because I heard talks of him going to the Red
no,
Sox.
he got designated for assignment.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Cubs are kind of. I feel the Cubs are stupid. Also, you Darvish found out about the trade on Twitter. Not good luck for the franchise either. One last trade. Josh Bell, of the Pirates. I don't know if you know who Josh Bell is.
They traded him.
He got traded to the Nationals.
Did he really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
He had a pretty good year last year.
No,
I know
he was actually not good last year, but he is one of the best like power hitters in baseball.
switch hitter, right?
I think, yeah.
I remember his card from MLB The Show.
No, he should be good, but he wasn't good last year.
Is he a first baseman?
Yes.
Okay. I know who he is.
Yeah, he batted 226 last year with 8 home runs, 22 RBIs in 56 games. That's not the best.
Padres also got another player, by the way.
Who?
That Korean dude.
Oh yeah. I don't really.
I've heard good things about that guy. But then I guess you can't really.
You can't really put much on like the international players to the actual play. Last thing, Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer is crazy, and for more reasons than none. But this time he wants a 5 to 6 year contract, and he wants to get $36 to $40 million per year. Garrett Cole gets $36 to $40 million per year. Trevor Bauer is not Garrett Cole.
He won Cy Young.
It doesn't matter, bro. Jay LeGrom's getting paid. Listen. Jay LeGrom's getting paid $25 million a year.
And yet Jay LeGrom's a better player.
Exactly. So you think Bauer should get paid more than fucking Jay LeGrom?
But I think if you win Cy Young, you have the.
How many times did I tell you? He had a Cy Young in a season that was COVID. He didn't play any good teams.
But you put no merit in the fact that he won Cy Young. You can't say he's a bad pitcher.
The Central teams had legit one of the worst offenses. One of the worst offenses in like all baseball. The Cubs sucked. The Pirates sucked. The Brewers sucked. The Indians sucked. The Royals sucked. The Tigers sucked. He didn't verse any competition. The only competition he really played was like the Cardinals and the White Sox. He didn't play any good teams. He did. And if you look at this versus all right, fine. He had a great year this year, but every other year before this, how many he's not had a good career his whole career.
All right, maybe it is a little bit inflated then.
It's inflated stats. He has not had a good career, and now he wants like the fucking most money of all time, behind like Mike Trout and Garrett Cole.
He definitely doesn't deserve it.
No, he should get paid like at most like $30 million.
Really, $30 million?
If even, I'm saying that's like at most. I'm saying
25.
Yes, 25 is fine. People overrate Trevor Bauer.
Okay, what if you guys just end up with him? That'd be funny. You'd have to withstand him too. You'd have to be a fan.
Bro, and I think he was crying on Twitter too. He can't handle New York if he's crying on Twitter about it. Because he got reported.
I don't like Trevor Bauer that much either. I hate how much pandering he does.
That fucking pandering he did during like the baseball tournament. Oh, Mets fans, vote for me. Oh, Yankee fans. Oh, Dodger fans.
Yankees got me mad the most. Yeah. Jared Carrabba should have won that.
All right, thoughts. I have some. Wait, did you have a rant yet, or?
Yeah, there's a Timberwolves thing. I didn't. Oh wait, wasn't there like a Mets? Weren't you guys supposed to get a player, but you ended up going somewhere? Never mind. So. I was thinking of something. All
right, thoughts. So during like weddings and funerals, don't you just like you know when have you been to like a wedding or something like that?
I've been to a wedding, yeah.
Like have you were you like an important character or something?
No.
You know what I mean? Like doesn't it suck when you're like, oh yeah, I'm like there's like second
flower girl, like the flower girl and shit.
Yeah, like no, not even that. Like yeah, I kind of know that who it's like I kind of know the person who died. Then you go to the funeral, like yeah, that guy.
Well, to be fair,
brother, I know him. He was my brother. You know, I'm kind of a big deal here.
You're gonna brag about it.
I'm kind of a big deal here.
Like Will Ferrell and like Wedding Crashers.
Sure,
Go the funeral. You don't see Wedding Crashers? It's a good movie.
I'm not the biggest Owen Wilson guy.
Really? You don't like Owen Wilson?
No.
Wow.
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 So what would you? So your thought was?
You like to feel important during those events. When you're just like a secondary character, no one really cares about you.
Yeah, you gotta big it up a little bit. I mean, to be fair, I've only been to one wedding.
Same.
It was my cousin's,
Same.
and one.
What about your sister?
Huh?
Your sisters.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I remember that.
Was a wedding. I forgot that was a wedding.
Yeah.
I've only been to one funeral, so and that wasn't even a family member. It was just some random person. I don't know why I was invited to that funeral.
I had a Christmas thought, but I'll say it still. I think I said it last year. I'll say it every Christmas. I've never finished a Christmas story, and I do not intend to finish a Christmas story. It's one of those movies that they play like during like school, and like they would always play from the beginning, and you'd never be able to finish it. Mm-hmm. So I have no intention of seeing how that movie ends or how like the plot goes.
I think
it always ends on the fucking scream. That kid screaming, Ralphie. And I do not care past that part.
I agree with you. Yeah, I think I've seen A Christmas Story 2 more than I've seen
2. Ever. There's a second one.
Yeah. The second one I've seen like that twice. I don't know why. I remember that one.
College. We're both college students, right? We don't spend thousands of dollars a year to go to college.
Is this an ad? Are we about to do an ad right now?
College is the biggest sham of all time.
It is.
I literally got like I did terrible in the class. I messed up some stuff. I somehow, some way, I got a B+ in the class. I'm like, high school was harder than college.
Maybe for you.
There's some high school classes I've taken that was harder than.
Yeah, but college. Well, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, some college classes are really bullshit.
Like, I feel like our high school teachers cared more about us than our college professors. You know, like our college professors just don't care. They'll just give you like an easy A most of the time.
They could give 2 shits. No, I agree with you. I don't really have much to say about it, but college is much more. I think it's your own responsibility. Where like in high school, they'll be like reminding you, like, oh, you have this and this. Like, don't forget to do it. And
bro, I missed like so many assignments in this class. I thought I was gonna like a C- at best, and I got a B+.
That shit gets me upset because I missed one assignment in my fucking photo class and I ended up with a C+.
Nice. Did you know? I don't know. I think this was the first NFL season ever. We had a football on every day of the week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I was like, wow. We had one on Monday. We had one on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wow.
What was the Friday game?
That was the one that just happened. It was the Saints.
Yeah,
the Saints game.
Oh, that was the Saints game.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. I feel like I think the quote "if it smells like shit" isn't used enough. If it smells like shit, it looks like shit, it's probably shit. It's like I feel like it's not used. It's not used enough. It's a good quote. It's a good saying in my mind.
That's a quote that I can hear coming out of like the movie Dodgeball or something. I don't see that quote being used anything but a movie scenario.
Yeah, probably, but I think it's a funny saying in my mind. So I got this from Marty Mush. Marty Mush tweeted that they should always have like the gas thing on like the same side for every car, like where you pump the gas. If they don't do that, they should make the gas hoses longer so you can extend it over the car and put it in.
I don't hate that.
That's like because sometimes I forget. I don't remember where the gas hose what the gas thing is.
Oh, I just started driving and I get confused every time. I have to end up doing like U's and shit for it. That reminds me. You ever see the video of the girl who like tries to pump her gas? And she like keeps going on the wrong side, and she does it like 5 times in a row.
Sure,
that's a top 10 video. That's a fight.
Here's the one that's gonna get us both. Chris Benoit ruined our childhood. Just think about it. Our like one of our favorite wrestlers when we're growing up. You know, we're like 7 years old. Oh, Chris Benoit dies. Oh, his whole family dies. Oh, it turns out one of our favorite wrestlers just killed his wife and young child and killed himself.
And once you get older and find out the real gruesome details, it gets worse and worse.
Like we learned about suicide at such a young age because of Chris Benoit.
Wait, do you remember how I remember? Because the way I found out was coming downstairs and seeing my older brother crying.
I don't know about that, but
That's how I found out. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? He killed himself and his family?
Bro, remember how like they had like the whole tribute? They had the whole tribute episode, and then like 24 hours later, Chris Benoit killed his whole family.
That literally, yeah, no, you're right. That definitely fucked up our childhood in some way. That was probably our first introduction to real death.
Yeah.
Jesus. You ever hear the gruesome details? Like he used the fucking gym equipment, like the cord.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
You ever see those things? Those are like cut like wire.
Yeah,
like
he was real fucked in the head, man. Those concussions fucked him.
Hey, hot take. Fuck Chris Benoit. I don't like him.
I like him as a wrestler. I'll watch his wrestling matches every once in a while.
No, you can't. Don't say that. No. We're not a pro Benoit podcast.
I'm a pro Chris Benoit wrestler.
No, we are not. We are not.
I'll watch his WrestleMania match.
What was he called? The Wolverine.
The rabid Wolverine.
Rabid Wolverine.
The Canadian. Fuck. There's a crazy one. The Canadian.
Clutch.
No, there's a.
What?
There's a weird one.
Damn, he was so cool.
He was.
It probably didn't help that one of his moves were just slamming his head into somebody while he jumped off a top rope.
He was the Canadian Crippler.
Oh, that was like his finishing move, right? Or one of them?
No. It was like just a. I don't know.
I thought it was the one where like he took his arm and like the one
where
he
like, put it over your face.
Yeah,
like, I forget what it's called, but it's not called. It wasn't called the Canadian. That was his nickname, the Canadian Crippler, which is not a good nickname now. All right. Power rankings time. Time to end this podcast. Overrated food, or as Liam would say, overeaten food.
Over 8 things, you meant. Over 8 things.
All right.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I said says.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It says shoot. Since when was it shoot?
It's always shoot.
All right, fine. Rock,
paper, scissors, says shoot.
Well, now you're doing set. All right, fuck it. Whatever. Paper. You win.
All right, my first pick. I don't know if I want to go personal or I want to go something that will be universally liked.
I think you gotta go first. I went mostly personal with this one.
Meatloaf.
I hate you. Are you kidding me?
Meatloaf is the most disgusting food of all time.
You can go fuck yourself right to hell. Meatloaf is amazing.
Burnt ketchup?
Oh, you don't like it with the ketchup too?
Burnt ketchup. It's not even ketchup. It's burnt ketchup.
I can see like maybe if you don't like regular meatloaf with no ketchup on it. But I think you just had bad meatloaf.
No, it's literally this is all right. So meatloaf, it's made with ground beef, right? Mm-hmm. That's how you make hamburger, right?
Yeah.
Hamburger is made on a barbecue or a stovetop. Meatloaf is cooked in an oven. Cooked stuff in an oven does not go well with meat.
I think you're crazy with this one.
Nope. Meatloaf is disgusting.
Amazing.
Meatloaf is disgusting.
I'm a little part of me died because you said that.
Nope, meatloaf is disgusting. I don't eat meatloaf. Whenever my family has meatloaf, I have chicken nuggets.
Meatloaf? Chicken. Dino ones?
No, just the regular basics. Which I hate those too, but that should be on my overrated list.
Oh, sure.
There's like certain chicken nuggets they're not good chicken nuggets.
What? Which ones?
Like the basic Tyson ones. Like I think I told you this. Like those chicken nuggets never like can get burnt. They're always undercooked.
They're awful. Those are awful. How about the cheese ones? Oh, what? That's wild. The cheese ones are the best ones. You bite it and you lick the cheese.
Oh.
All right. I can't believe you don't like meatloaf.
I hate meatloaf.
That's heartbreaking.
It's one of my most hated foods of all time.
Jesus. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of people agree with you though too.
What's number 2? My number 1. Sorry.
Do I go?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot. All right, my number 1. Well, yeah, my number 1. Funnel cake.
I hate you for this too.
I never understood funnel cake.
Bro,
Like,
it's amazing funnel cake.
Like, I'll have, if you have 2 bites of funnel cake, you feel sick at that point.
Do you like Zephyrs?
I don't. Those things make me a little sick too. There's just too much. Like, I can eat 1 Zeppeli and be fine. If I had
whenever the carnival shows up in town, that's the one thing I get. Oh,
fried Oreos,
powdered sugar, battered. Oh,
and it's like twisty too, so you have to rip it apart.
Oh.
It's not like structurally sound. I'll give you. It's not structurally sound.
Love it. I love funnel cake.
If you show me a funnel cake, I'll have a bite. I won't be having any other.
It looks good. Like it looks appetizing.
It looks very appetizing. I just 1 bite and I'm done with that thing.
All right.
Too much. I go again, right?
Yep. We only been doing this like for 3 years.
Yeah, no, I know. This one, I don't think it's that hot of a take, but I'm just gonna say it. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is disgusting. I don't know why people like it. I never understood it. It smells like toothpaste.
I don't hate it, but I see why people don't like it.
It just I don't want mint in my ice cream.
All right, so I was gonna say, do you like mints, like Girl Scout cookies?
I hate thin mints. I can't stand.
All right. So do you like mints flavored stuff?
No.
Okay, so that's the thing. You just don't like mints.
Well, like I'll eat like minty gum.
That's different.
Mint, but like in my opinion, mint is a breath freshener. That's what it is. It's
I can eat mint ice cream, but I would never go on my way to get mint ice cream.
All right, I respect that.
I like the pick. I have a controversial one for my next pick.
You? Yeah,
you win with mint ice cream. I'm going with ice cream in general.
What are you, a frozen yogurt person?
I don't like frozen foods.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. I got bad teeth. My teeth get very sensitive when I eat like ice cream and stuff.
All right. If you're talking about bad teeth, I have terrible teeth, and I love ice cream.
I don't see the appeal, but I never get ice cream. That's like if I have dessert, I'll go for a cookie, a brownie, a cake. But I like ice cream cake better than regular cake in general. But
what are you putting on that brownie?
I'll just eat a straight brownie. I hate the brownie ice cream mixture.
That's wild.
Because you know what happened? It's cold ice cream and a hot brownie. It doesn't go well.
That's it goes extremely well.
I don't like ice cream. I think ice cream is overrated.
Pie? If you're eating pie, you're not having anything on that?
I don't like pie either.
I forgot you don't like pie. I remember you saying that.
I just don't like ice cream. It's the one dessert I never have. But I do say I like ice cream cake better than I like regular cake.
I think that's wild too. That's a wild statement for you to say. I think ice cream cake. It's not on my list, but I think it's one of the most overrated things of all time.
I just like it better than regular cake. I don't know, because the regular cake, the frosting is always too sweet.
You gotta get what's it called? Whipped cream. I like whipped cream cake.
Yeah, usually I get like BJ's.
Yeah, like the buttercream. The buttercream I don't like. Buttercream's way too. But the thing is, like, when you say buttercream, it just sounds amazing.
It does sound good.
I love what buttercream just sounds amazing. All right, next one.
Do I want to go brand like as a whole again, or do I want to go should I go simple?
This is your choice. This is your list. I can't tell you what to do.
I'm going fish.
What kind?
Every kind of fish. Crab, lobster. If it comes from the ocean, I'm not eating it.
I'm not going to get mad at you about this one because I'm not a big crab lobster guy.
First of all, fish looks disgusting. It's a disgusting animal in the first place. All the scales and shit. You have to descale it. I mean, I guess you do it with every animal. Get rid of the fur and stuff. But still, fish is disgusting. It smells horrible.
I mean, but like fried fish with some lemon on it is amazing.
I hate lemon. I hate lemon.
Are you serious?
Lemon ruins stuff.
Jesus. Like that. I mean, that's gotta be like if I had fish and I didn't have lemon, I don't think I'd like it as much.
I just don't like fish. I will like I kind of like sushi. I'll have sushi if it's there, but I'm not eating fish.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I
I'm a
could
weird
see
eater. I'm a very weird eater.
you are. No, that's strange because I could see like crabs and lobsters. I'm not a big crab lobster fan either. I could deal with that. But fried fish is pretty good. Fish sticks are pretty good. Like
I don't like fish.
Really? It makes you sick?
Yeah.
You know what makes me sick? You ever see like the fish like they eat in movies where it's like has the scales on it still?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like, how do you eat that? What is that?
I don't know. I don't even. I'll never have a fish. I'll never. It's too disgusting. It's too disgusting to look at and eat.
I think your not liking of lemon ruined your taste.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't like lemon. When you add lemon to chicken. Remember in middle school they would always have like lemon chicken.
I love that was my favorite day.
Hated. I would always like, all right, salad line it is.
What was lemon chicken day? Tuesday. Tuesday's lemon chicken day every day. That's my favorite. That's my favorite day. All right.
All right.
This one I feel very strongly about, and I think a lot of people will. I think dark chocolate is one of the most overrated things of all time. Dark chocolate is disgusting.
It is.
I don't care.
Yep. That's actually a really good
one. It really, like, it's not chocolate. Dark chocolate's not chocolate. Milk chocolate is good chocolate. Dark chocolate is literally what people made. They made dark chocolate.
That's all it is.
They made dark chocolate just to say it's healthy chocolate because that's what you hear every time you see someone eating dark chocolate. They're like, oh, it's healthier. I don't chocolate. I don't care.
Mal, you just got a first round talent in the third round.
I think so too. Because so many people love like our old producer.
Really?
Yeah, he loved dark chocolate. You'd always eat like some sort of dark chocolate, and I'd be like, that's disgusting.
If I ever got dark chocolate, like as a gift or something, like, oh come on, really? Dark chocolate? No one likes dark chocolate.
It's the worst. Like dark chocolate, like Valentine's Day, like when you get those little chocolate, those are the worst chocolates.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Fuck you.
My mom just makes Valentine's Day thing every day. So every Valentine's. Shut up.
All right, number 4.
All right, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
This one I'm gonna get a lot of hate for, and I know I am. Burritos.
Okay.
I
get it. It's a hard food to eat.
It's huge. And if I were to eat a burrito, it'd basically just be a giant taco because I hate beans, I hate guac, I hate like everything that goes in a burrito, except maybe rice. The rice isn't bad, but I can't stand burritos, and I hate that people think they're that good. Like the beans are disgusting to begin with. I should have beans on this list. Like any type of beans.
I love beans.
Beans are disgusting. Guac is gross. Like I don't know how Brady eats guac. Probably guac ice cream. And it literally it's so hard to eat that thing. It's the size of your palm.
Yeah, that's how it's hard, and it falls apart very easily.
So easily. Most of the time, you're gonna have to eat it with a fork at that point.
Yeah, I like it. I have 2 picks. You said my next pick. I'm going guacamole.
I support this one. Guac is so overrated.
White girls made this fucking disgusting looking fruit. Is it fruit?
Yeah, it's a pit. There's a pit in it. That's fruit.
Yeah. So the white girls made this disgusting fruit into like this biggest phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
No, disgusting. It looks like throw up. I don't know how people it browns if you don't touch it.
And there's nothing appealing about it. There's literally when I've had it, if I've eaten a piece of an avocado, there's no taste and the consistency is disgusting. I like that one. That's a great one.
Man, my last pick. Do I go the piss off everyone pick or do I go with something else? This is the most controversial pick I'll have.
Go for it. Do it. Yeah. Pull the Band-Aid off. Go for
Taco Bell.
All right, get out of here. No, that's not even a pick. That's not even a food.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
You can't just bring back. You just can't. I will not accept Taco Bell as an answer.
All right. I was just saying everything at Taco Bell is overrated. That's all I was going to say. But all right, you don't want it? I'll change it.
I don't agree because we just did fast food like a few weeks ago, and you came at me for putting Taco Bell on it. And Taco Bell is legit one of the greatest fast foods you can ever get.
That's why I think it's overrated. But if you
if
want me,
you
all right.
if you want Taco Bell in there, put it on.
No,
If you
I'll
want
switch it. I'll switch.
the Taco Bell burritos are disgusting. Those
I'll
things
switch.
are basically a paste of bean with poop.
I'll switch it. I'm gonna go roasted chicken. Not grilled chicken, not fried chicken. When it's the fucking like roasted chicken and like the
Oh, the skin.
yeah,
Mm.
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's not like the best way to make a chicken is grilled. That's just my opinion. I like a good grilled chicken. Oh yeah. Yeah,
You just wrong.
I like grilled over fried. I like fried a lot, but I'd rather have it grilled.
All right.
Especially when it's like a grocery store like roasted chicken. Ugh.
The ones in the hot lamps that those those ones are something different. Those are different.
I had to douse them in hot sauce just to get through it.
Not bad. Another thing, not terrible with lemon, by the way. Put a little lemon on that. It'll make it a little bit better.
No, I hate roasted chicken. There's so many better ways to have a chicken.
Wait, what are your thoughts on the skin though?
Ugh.
You like the taste? Really? The skin's the best part.
It is the best part, but it's not saying much.
That's true. Like do you agree with me? Like anytime there's a roasted chicken, the chicken inside is disgusting.
Yep.
Like it's wet.
It's so wet. I don't know how it's wet after it's like been dried all day in like a heat lamp.
All right. I like that one. That's a good one.
Also,
You
honorary mention, like real quick. Chicken that's made in an oven. A terrible way to make chicken. If it's
yeah.
I just like
I'll give you that.
I can eat grilled chicken all day.
That's like like a turkey.
Yeah.
A turkey, I guess. That's like in the oven. But I don't mind turkey. We talked about this. I don't mind turkey that much, but
no, but it's the way I like a good grilled chicken. I eat grilled chicken all day. All right, last pick now.
For my last one, I have two. I don't want to. I gotta pick one of them, but I think I'm gonna go with one of your older picks. By the way,
really,
not one of your older picks, but you did before.
Really,
in a form of this, I'm gonna go with cupcakes.
Did I say I don't like cupcakes before?
No, you said you didn't like cakes though.
Oh, okay, I don't really like cupcakes either.
Like cupcakes, and I think a lot of it is because of the buttercream. I really just don't like buttercream.
Yeah, the frosting ruins the cake part of it's good. It's just the frosting ruins it.
The cake part is amazing. Like I like that. I think some part of me likes that better. And
I don't think that's crazy.
You ever have those cupcakes where it's like you can tell the frosting is basically the main course of this thing?
Yeah.
Because it's when you bite into it, it's like hard frosting. Like you can bite into it, but it's like you can't lick it off. You can't lick that frosting off.
Mm-hmm.
That's like those cupcakes are I don't like them. I despise them. They're not good.
I like them better than the soft frosting. I think the soft frosting is when it gets a little too sweet for me.
I'd much rather have soft frost. I think it goes down a lot easier.
All right.
If I were to pick though, chocolate cupcake over vanilla.
Oh, definitely. Actually, I'm a chocolate guy. I like vanilla cupcakes better.
How about vanilla cupcake, like vanilla cake with chocolate icing?
Yeah, probably.
But chocolate cake over vanilla cake?
I like vanilla cake better than chocolate cake. I don't know why, but I love chocolate stuff, but I just like vanilla better than chocolate.
I don't like chocolate, but I think chocolate cakes are better.
Really? Look at this. What was that other pick you had?
I was gonna go watermelon. I think watermelon's very overrated. I like watermelon, but I think it's so overrated.
Yeah,
it literally tastes like
watermelon either.
Watermelon tastes like nothing. You're basically just eating water at that point.
I think I had that video. You was devouring that watermelon.
That's the best way to eat watermelon. That is the greatest way to eat watermelon. And I will never say it's not. That you feel like a real man.
I have two honorable mentions.
Let me hear them.
Blueberries. I hate blueberries. That's exactly. It's not worthy of a list.
Yeah, nah.
I just hate blueberries. I don't know why people eat blueberries. You know what? Scratch that. I'm putting all berries. I hate all berries.
All strawberries?
Mm-hmm.
Raspberries.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I like a raspberry. I do it to you.
What other berries are there?
Blackberry.
Strawberry, blackberries, raspberries.
And
And
it's
they're really
it.
not.
There
How
probably
many
is more.
berries?
We can't think.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Also, I also have another one that was like white girls just made popular for no reason. Acai. Acai
Mm,
balls.
very overrated.
All it is a
Very.
bunch of oak, and then they add like a bunch of like peanut butter, like some like it's supposed to be healthy, and they like add like a bunch of like sweet stuff to it. That's not healthy.
Nutella on there too. Like it's health. It's not.
It's legit just oat. It's just oat. I don't want oat.
I like oat on there. I think that's the best part is the oats.
I like oatmeal, but it's got to have like like the maple brown sugar.
All right, wait. How about one underrated thing? That's so
Underrated.
I think an underrated drink. Hot chocolate with water instead of milk. Because I've never had it with milk, and I think it's a lot better with water.
I'm gonna go something similar to that. I think a very underrated drink is Yoo-hoo.
Mmm.
It's not chocolate milk. It's chocolate water.
Yeah. No. You can obviously tell it's not milk in there.
The glass, like especially when it's in the glass.
Ooh, you like I like a
pouch is good. I like a good pouch.
No,
But
those are pretty good.
A good glass. It's like a Snapple. Like, wouldn't you rather have your Snapple in a glass bottle?
Yeah. Very overrated green tea.
Yeah,
green tea and sweet.
I was gonna say like unsweet tea.
Unsweet tea?
I'm just gonna go with tea in general. I don't like tea. Besides iced tea. Obviously iced tea, I like iced tea, but like I hate tea.
Hot tea is amazing.
Coffee's overrated.
Coffee's disgusting. I can't drink that shit.
There's a reason why I just have to get like a latte or something. I gotta like douse it like other shit in order to make it bearable.
I told you that one of the workers gave me tea today, right?
What?
One of the workers just gave me tea today. She made it from her home. Yeah, she gave me a mug and everything. I had to get back.
Was she hitting on you?
Huh?
She hitting on you?
I think she's like 60. She's the head of the union.
Was she the one that wearing the Santa hat?
No.
Someone
wearing a Santa hat?
What?
There's someone wearing a Santa hat?
Yeah, you didn't see her? She's like all over the place. All right, I gotta do it. Episode 55 in the books. We'll hopefully see you guys next week.